back and watch me struggle.
Only two things can get you through this, man. That's patience and persistence. My life is tailor-made for me. Don't let anybody speed up my process. I don't care what's happening out there. That's the great thing about, having ultimate confidence in yourself is it doesn't matter what's happening. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what you're on or this person's on. This is what
I thought I was ready in 97.
Right.
And I didn't have a major record company marketing to promote my project until 2003.
Right.
So for that time period, I had to run on my own energy. I had to convince myself that I'm gonna make it. Regardless of how people felt at that time. And what it does is it makes you feel like, well, it made me feel like there's gonna be points that people are gonna mistake my confidence for arrogance because they don't understand the process I went through.
What's up, class? We having a good night, guys. What's on and popping, yo? We on the East Coast at 11:35. What's up, guys? Salute, stand up. Salute to the chat, y'all. Y'all already know what it is, y'all. It's the Righteous Fear. Y'all now tuned in to the School of Common Sense. All right? Keep in mind that over here, we do not cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we don't complicate that. We remove the gray area, yo. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a great night. And y'all know damn well I was going to get on this. Y'all know I was going to get on this one right here. As soon as you mention the Lord's name, we coming for you. Especially when you play with it. You know what I mean? But this old feminist bald-head woman, this old bald-head hoe, you know what I mean? Of course she don't believe in God. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because a lot of she represents a lot of the modern woman mindset. So that's why we got the thumbnail the way we got the thumbnail set for today, for tonight. Now I mean, why modern women don't like order? We know God. You know what I mean? Spiritual. The spiritual represents order and structure. All right? Let's not play. So before we go any further, you guys know what time it is. Those are my frickle folks. Those are my emotional fragile, weak folks, whether that's male or female. If you need to go to the locker room to put your little stupid ideologies, your old, dusty, stale ass beliefs in the lockers, now is the time to do so. All right? But for everybody else, it's time. Yes, it's time. It's time for the Pledge Allegiance to the truth, guys. Let's do this. I pledge allegiance to the truth by which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. You heard that, your bald head hoe? Under God. All right, we are all under God. All right? Let's get to the most important part, guys. I have feelings. Your feelings are important. Your feelings are not the facts. Your feelings are only important to you. All right? So restrain from tapping into those feelings while you on one of my lives, all right? I'm here to make you guys more emotionally intelligent, guys. I need you guys to be more emotional intelligent. You know what I mean? They don't have this stuff that we go over in books, guys. They don't have this in books. You know what I mean? Only one book they have this in. And it's the instruction manual, guys. The basic instructions before leaving Earth. So, you know what I mean? Let's get right on into it, guys. But first, let's get a word from our sponsors.
Have you tried Blue Chew? You should try Blue Chew.
Get off the phone and show me some attention. Miss you, baby, so much. I wish you would get off the phone and show me some attention.
Okay, guys. So clearly we see why she ain't fitting to believe in God. All right. So before we go any bit further, I need y'all to understand who we dealing with. So let's go over some history. Let's go over the history of this woman. Let's pull up. It ain't gonna be that long. I got a little 2-minute clip that'll run through who this woman is. I mean, she ran through.
Famous model turned activist has certainly been hustling since then. After years of building her empire and growing her family, this is what life is like for Amber Rose today.
They expect me to be like, I was a stripper and I had a hard life and I was the best time of my life.
Rose has certainly sampled her pick of A-list men, and she's been known to switch them up as fast as she changes her hair.
This will never last.
But according to Hollywood Life, when Rose revealed she was dating current beau Alexander A.E. Edwards in 2018, some of her followers immediately clapped back with messages like, Amber Rose has a new man every time I open Instagram. Even so, it seems as though things couldn't be going better between Rose and her record exec flame. The duo welcomed a baby boy in October 2019 amidst buzzy engagement rumors, and they appeared to still be madly in love. After Edwards debuted his permanent diamond grill that September, the model gushed on Instagram, I'm so gonna let him get me pregnant again. These days, Rose's daily life features her doing what she does best, being a mother. In addition to raising her son, Sebastian, whom she welcomed in 2013 with rapper Wiz Khalifa, she also announced the birth of her second son, Slash Electric Edwards, in October 2019. Slash's proud papa, A.E., immediately took to Instagram posting, Thank you, Amber Rose, for loving me so much that you put your body through it to bring my son into the world. I could never be as strong as you. Slash.
Now, that's a man telling his girl that, guys. This is what I mean. And look at the character. He got the green hair. They like simps. They like weak dudes. They like emotionally disturbed fuckers, bro. You know what I mean? Let's rewind this back right here. This man, that was a spill. That boy spilled his whole heart. Did he write that?
Edwards, in October 2019. Slash's proud papa, A.E., immediately took to Instagram posting, Thank you, Amber Rose, for...
And see, that's not hating, right? That's just pointing out why these women walk around here with the entitlement that they have, bro. Listen to this sucker shit right here.
Immediately took to Instagram posting, Thank you, Amber Rose, for loving me so much that you put your body through it to bring my son into the world. I could never be as strong as you. Slash a rock star. Even cuter.
Now, they'll be talking about but that's cute. That's some shit you tell your moms or you pray. You put that in your prayers and you tell God, you know what I mean? That's some shit you tell God. Like she's doing her God-given task. Like, oh man, these niggas be suckers, boy. Suckers, boy.
The record exec was already a great stepdad, too. As Rose shared on her Instagram story at the time, Edwards was busy entertaining Sebastian in the waiting room while she was in labor, with a little rock, paper, scissors. As for Rose's relationship with her ex-husband, it turns out they co-parent like pros. In a since-deleted Instagram post via People magazine, Rose wrote, Wiz and I are family, and we will be family for the rest of our lives for Sebastian. We've been through hell and back. We are in a great place, but we are very...
This is the power of Lilith, yo. When she can use, and Jezebel, the Jezebel spirit, they use their beauty and how they look to control weak niggas, yo. They'll compile 5 beta males to make them one alpha male, bro. They'll get 5 beta males. They'll have 5 side dudes to make up for one alpha male. And that's why they're able to move how they move. But they just try to move like that on everybody. Then when they run into the alpha male and the alpha male park them, now they run back to collecting beta males to give their confidence, to get that boost. You know what I mean? Because this is why they walk around here like that. Bunch of beta male niggas be gawking over these bitches, yo. And they ain't worth a penny.
Much still divorced and not together.
We once really loved each other. We got married and had a baby. So right now we're just working on co-parenting and learning how to be friends.
One of the many ways Rose has continued to monetize her success is as an Instagram influencer. During an
Absolutely, yo. It went first was Corinne Stephan, then it went to Amber. You know what I mean? All Amber did was she took Kim Kardashian look and Pinky, those of y'all know Pinky. She took Pinky's lifestyle and merged it into one. You know what I mean? That's all she did. This lady right here is the 2008 Kris Jenner. She must have studied Kris Jenner. I told y'all stop hating on people and study motherfuckers. Study if you feel they evil, right? Instead of hating on them, study them and mimic them. You gonna come up. You gonna see exactly how they come up, and you gonna follow that. You're gonna be able to trace that and add your little spell to it. But that's what she did. She moved up the ladder, messing with A-list rappers. You know what I mean? And got her weight up, just like the Kris Jenners and the Kardashians.
early 2019 appearance on the Red Pill podcast, the model revealed that she makes bank off endorsements and sponsored posts.
How much money do you make from Instagram?
Probably like $2 million a year just off Instagram.
While host Van Lathan seemed totally shocked at the high sum, Rose, who has an estimated net worth of...
She's one of them that perpetuated you know how back in the days we had the hoop dreams where we watched the basketball movies and the Loving Basketballs and we all went and we all wanted to be basketball players. She started this social media influencer shit. I mean, the Instagram model. My bad. The Instagram model. She started that shit. Mind you, to this day, that shit ain't no job title, but they done made it into some shit. But she perpetuated that whole rollout of marketing and selling your sex and being feminist. You know what I mean? The FS movement. You know how it is.
$12 million, agreed she felt, quote, blessed.
I feel like I made it this far by being a really good person.
Of course, like everything to do with the online world, Rose's success hasn't come without a few hiccups. While she was pregnant with her second son, the model promoted Flat Tummy Company, a line of detox teas. This caused immediate internet backlash, in particular from actress Jamila Jamil. The Good Place star tweeted, "Flat tummy products for pregnant women? Is this FDA approved? Are we kidding? So many women with such big platforms."
Exactly. She parked her right there because that was dumb. You know what I mean? But you could get one of these celebrities to market anything. Everybody have a price in that Hollywood, bro. And once they enter it, they could get They could get them to sell anything, market anything. That was absolutely dumb for a pregnant woman to be selling that shit. That's very risky and dangerous. But again, she's a feminist Lilith style of a woman. So anything that market is killing babies and flushing babies that's in your stomach, she'll be with it.
Promoting such irresponsible that it blows my mind. In a since deleted post, Rose edited her original caption for the photo, writing, "This is not a detox tea. It's specially designed to help reduce occasional nausea and support digestion during pregnancy." Rose isn't shy about speaking her mind or promoting body positivity and feminism, something that rang true when she launched Slut Walk in 2015.
There you go, Killer. Killer, you must be on her neck. Killer got his foot on her neck too, yo. Salute the Killer, because you damn sure called that. What the fuck is a slut walk? And you proud of that. Like, how do they think that women empowerment is taking your clothes off and being a proud hoe, a proud prostitute? How is that liberating? That's crazy to me, yo. That's crazy to me.
Shut it down! Whole damn system! Shut it down!
According to Time, the self-described neo-feminist started the annual rally so it could be a safe place for women to come, twerk, go topless, or wear pasties, and get to know each other as women. It was just a lot of awareness, a lot of information, getting women and men educated on the equality issues we deal with.
I decided to have this slut walk for women that have been through.
However, the activists announced the cancellation of Slut Walk in August 2019 due to, quote, turmoil in her life, per E! News. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Rose listed all of the horrible things former friends had done to her, explaining that she wanted to protect herself. The influencer continued, "I'm so happy God has blessed me with a new baby and an amazing man to help me through all the turmoil. No toxicity will be tolerated over here."
Now you heard it, right? I'm so God. I want to thank God. But just recently, guys, we're going to get to that. That's the reason for this whole live. Just recently, she was quoted saying that she don't believe in God. But you hear her talking about how she want to thank God for the baby and all that. You see the hypocrisy in these folks, bro? These folks do anything that's trending. They for the trend. They for the trend. But modern women, how can you be a feminist woman and thank God, right? How can you tell people to be sexually immoral and thank God for anything? Like, this is what I mean. Watch these folks, man. They're quick to say God is good, especially when they get some money. They get a little check. God is good. Know what I mean? Like, if the only thing God could bless you with is money. These niggas is dumb, yo. They some dummies, bro. They some dummies, yo. But yeah, let's play that back just so that you know I ain't putting words in the mouth and I need y'all to read the hypocrisy, you know what I mean?
Protect herself. The influencer continued, "I'm so happy God has blessed me with a new baby and an amazing man to help me through all the turmoil. No toxicity will be tolerated over here, only positive vibes. Fake friends and their weirdo. I'd rather just have my family and my..."
Now, when she said fuck fake friends and they weirdo shit, we gonna get into that too, guys. You know what I mean? She's talking about the crazy family, the Tony Tokyo lady and her daughter China Black China. You know what I mean? She's talking about them, guys, so keep that in mind. You know what I mean? She got beef with them too. You know what I mean? So we gonna get into all that today, guys, though.
My team. Always finding new ways to remain on brand and promote her personal type of feminism, Amber Rose launched her own talk show on VH1 in 2016 called...
But guys, keep it real. When you see a feminist woman or when you see a masculine woman, right? A bullhead woman. Normally and she got a man, normally the man look like don't he look like a geek? Don't he look like a weirdo? You know what I mean? He's either all the way extreme, he's nowhere in the middle. It's no in the middle with them. They either dark side introverts or they're just colorful clowns. Extroverted, colorful clowns. You know what I mean? It's no in between.
Of course, The Amber Rose Show.
I decided to just do it my own.
Before the release of the series, the entrepreneur had a chat with Time explaining, "Initially, I didn't even think about having a talk show, but then I did my slut
There
walk
she go.
and I was like, man, it would be really cool to have
her
a bigger
best friend.
platform to talk about these issues. Then I did a segment on the doctors, and Dr. Phil saw it and he was like, you need your own show."
That's why I say he damn sure is weird, but weird attract weird. That's why we got to stay out of it. But it'll be a competent man like us. It'll be a man with value like us that'll go after that ass though, right? And interject ourselves in this stupidity. You know what I mean? These people gonna use each other up. The hell of a son's gonna use the daughters and the prostitutes up. You know what I mean? And likewise, the prostitute women, they gonna use the hell of a sons. They gonna simp them out. You know what I mean? It ain't until one of us niggas with some real bread, real value, real knowledge try to go and play this Captain Save a whole shit because she look good. And because we still ain't changed the laws of our mind and we still think we need to place our value in how good our women look and not how well we build something together. You know what I mean? I don't place my value. I ain't gonna entertain ugly now. Don't entertain ugly. But I ain't gonna place my value as a man into a woman. You know what I mean? I'm gonna place my value as a man into the build, what I can build with the woman. You know what I mean? And by that'll let me know if I have the right woman. Because if I can't build, If I can't place my value into a build and I'm not building nothing, then that means, nah, I'd rather do bad by myself. Hey, what's up? Salute to Don Sapinski, my guy Tolo 201, XL Pro. What's up, man? What's up? Salute to the Goodbreads, man. Brian Turner, what's up, man? Killer Quabo, what up, man? We rocking tonight. We on a late night, Friday night, late night, yo. Y'all better be, it's better here with me than out in them streets or somewhere, because it's a wicked world. It's crazy, man. Just chill, kick back, pop your brew, got some Hennessy, you know what I mean? We gonna slow walk this. We gonna get it in. A little bit more of her, and then I'm gonna get into some teaching.
Not a seasoned talk show host, so I just learn a lot from him, and he just gives me little gems every day.
Unfortunately, the show only lasted 9 episodes. However, Rose decided to pivot yet again years later, making the venture even more readily available to her fans as a podcast. Those who follow Rose know she isn't afraid to help her fans out when it comes to relationship advice. Even before launching her own series, the model proved she was flawless at offering insight on love, and she took over the iconic Loveline franchise in.
Now, how the fuck can she be good at love match and she can't keep a man? They just told you she can't keep a man. Yeah, that shit crazy to me, man. That shit wild puzzling to me, yo. But y'all, no cap. This is why a lot of women and modern women don't like God. They don't fuck with God, guys. This is why right now, right? So get y'all pens and let's go through some teaching real quick. All right? God left man responsible of this. You know what I mean? He created man to build. That's why we created everything, guys. We created everything. We created everything. Yeah, God, ladies have their 1 or 2 inventions that's important. But for the most part, God's created everything, right? So if we keeping it, we keeping that narrative, which is true, which is a fact, then that only clearly show us that God created us to work and build. That's what we are doing. God also left us responsible for this garden, right? God created woman to inspire us and help us build, be a help me, right, guys? Are y'all following, ladies? Are y'all following? So all this feminist shit, all this, you know what I mean, being disobedient, you know what I mean, being, you know what I mean, all this strife and all this acting up that the women are doing right now, it's not what God asked when he left. He left man responsible. If you can't find a man, then be single. But to go out of line, out of his order, is crazy. So a lot of women just are mad at God. Their problem is with God because God left man responsible. That's why they identify so very well with feminism. Because feminism is that Lilith ideology that because we are made from the same clay, you know what I mean, that we're equal. You know what I mean? Feminist women forget who was made first. You know what I mean? Feminists forget that part of the story. They forget who was made first and who was made to accommodate who was made first. They forget that part. You know what I mean? So this is why a lot of modern women, majority of modern women, they don't believe in no God. They don't believe in no God at all. They don't believe in religion, spiritual, none of that. You know what I mean? They don't believe in that. And that's it in a nutshell, guys. That's it. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no better breakdown than that. That's the facts, guys. These women are doing everything in their power to defy the order that God set. You know what I mean? And of course, guys, I'm not just gonna kick it to you. I'm gonna bring you some proof. You know what I mean? I am Abraham. So we're gonna go to the book of Hagar. Now I did this video 2 years ago, and it's still powerful. It's still A100 on why people block their blessings, why people roaming about. And you, of course, a broke motherfucker in poverty will sit there and be like, but Amber got money. Amber got money. But do she got peace? Peace equals success. Money don't equal success. You see, money buys peace, and peace buys happiness. Is she happy? You know what I mean? But see, when you broke and you only faced with money problems, then you don't understand shit like this. Because you just thinking I'll do anything to switch places with a devil spirit. Because they got money. And that's pitiful. So don't be like that. Don't block your blessing. But we're gonna get into why so many folks, the majority of folks, we're gonna get in. This is the video I'm about to react to is 95% of the people in this world block their blessings because of this. You know what I mean? Because of this. So yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I know I'm late, so I miss all the super chat love and all of the Cash App love. I know you guys is spent out. You know what I mean? So I don't really care about that. But do share these lives in your Facebook groups. Those of you that's admins and Facebook groups and stuff, just share the live in the group and shit. Let the live go through. You know what I mean? If you're an admin and you see one of my lives pop up, let it go through. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get started, guys. T.O., yo, you might know this one, T.O. You might know this one, T.O. You've been at the school for the minute. You've been at the school for a minute, bro. Hey, what's good YouTube? You now rocking with your boy, Mr.Goodbread, and this is the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread Show. All right, happy Easter, first of all, guys. And today I got a good old episode for you guys. All right, we're going to talk about how to stop blocking your blessings, all right? A lot of you be just blocking your blessings. No matter what you do, it seems like nothing worked. Yo, if any of you got the extension of the Bible book, the book of Hagar, if you can pull that up, or as a matter of fact, guys, y'all man, fuck I mean a book. Stop playing, yo. Y'all all got phones and shit. Y'all know y'all got two phones. Some of y'all might be on your laptop right now. Pull up the book of Hagar, guys. Go to Google and pull up the book of Hagar. Hagar. All right, guys? And just follow along. Read along with me. Read along with me. This was back before I had the stream y'all and shit, so I couldn't put the actual verses up. So y'all know how it is. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you and read no bullshit. I don't make this shit up. This is straight out the scriptures. It seemed like for every 10 steps forward, you take 32 steps backwards. Like, listen, guys, it's simple, yo. We gotta get out of this, do what we want. We gotta start to learn how to change and sacrifice. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to give something up, or you're gonna have to change something. But in any event, we're gonna get right into it. Salute to Don Sapinski for the 99 cents super chat. So today we pull back the curtain a little bit and we figure out why is you blocking your blessings. Like, you know, sometimes you just get that feeling like no matter what I do, I just don't get blessed like he or she on my right or he or she on my left. Every time I go 10 steps forward, I end up taking 10 steps back. You know what I mean? Type stuff. You know what I mean? You wondering why? This is for all of my peoples wondering why. You know what I mean? I'm going to pull back the curtain. Like I said, I'm going to pull back the curtain today. You know what I mean? Do know that this is just my beliefs. You know what I mean? You free to believe what you want to believe. You know what I mean? Because they got that word choice again. Everybody get the choice. Remember, choice is... Feminism came in, right? And it sold a lot of y'all on I can have everything. But y'all moms took it different, and she taught it to you different. She taught it to you as person got to look like this to teach you, or a person got to sound like this to teach you, or a person got to have this, got to look like that, got to be like this. And that's how y'all take it. And that's why y'all miss y'all message. When the Haggars and the Elijahs and the prophets come by and send you the word, y'all miss that every time because y'all looking for somebody that intimidate y'all. Y'all looking for somebody that your moms is comfortable working with. See, the people that your moms is comfortable working with, those are the only people you allow to teach you. Your brothers and sisters can't teach you nothing. All they can do is entertain you. And that's how you miss your blessing. That's one way of how you miss your blessing. Because the information gonna come from people that you've been trained to hate on. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The devil way to confuse people into, you know what I mean? Do know that this is just my beliefs. You know what I mean? You free to believe what you want to believe. You know what I mean? Because they go that word choice again. Everybody get the choice. Remember, the choice is the devil way to confuse people into doing dumb stuff. And this might be a reason why you block your blessings. All right, so guys, just listen to the story. You know what I mean? Like I said, go look it up. Go look it up. It's called Hagar. It's called the Book of Hagar. You know what I mean? That's the book of Haggai. Google it. Do what you got to do, but you read this. What I'm about to regurgitate to you now, right, guys? Like I said, it's Easter Sunday, and we ain't playing no games with them. We're gonna figure out why some is winning and a lot is struggling. You know what I mean? A lot is.
Like I said, we're gonna figure out why the majority is losers and why it's only a few successful people. Out of all, look around, out of all of the millionaires, all the billionaires, all the people that's successful and wealthy, it's very few. But then there's more workers and more average at best people than those. This is why, guys. This is why. Those that know, and those that don't. Those that sacrifice. And those that want it all, want to have it all, you know what I mean? They sold on that feminist ideology. They think they can have it all. They get what they get.
Just struggling and just can't figure it out, can't find their way. Every time they think they got it, they don't got it, and it gets snatched from their hands. And you know what I mean? This is why people block their own blessings. Remember, I told you that, guys. And I know a lot of my private clients, y'all know this information because y'all get them side videos. You know what I mean? For $7.99, y'all get them package deals. So.
Oh, yo, and I still got those side videos. They not $7.99 no more. They $10 now. But I still got those side videos where only you get the video. You send me the topic on my email, goodmoneygus@yahoo or goodmoneygus@gmail.com. You send me the topic and however you want, whatever video you want, specifically made for you, I'll make it and send you the link. You know what I mean? And that'll be your link. Whatever you do with it, you do with it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to share it with nobody, you don't got to share it with nobody. You pay for it, it's yours. So I still got that service, guys. So, you know what I mean? Hit me up. Y'all know, y'all got to find me on Facebook, though. Y'all got to log into it. Y'all got to follow me on Facebook so that y'all can hit me in the inbox. All right, guys.
You know what I mean? Y'all just stick to it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it a little different. You know what I mean? But y'all know about it already. All right, guys. So the story goes, we're going to start first chapter. It's like 2 chapters only. You know what I mean? For some weird reason, I do not know why for the life of me, it's not associated with the BIBLE, the basic instructions. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but listen, I love it. So I want you to read it for yourself. So no disrespect, part of my language and my pronunciation, but it goes like this. On August 29th of the second year of King Darius' reign, the Lord gave a message through the prophet Hagar to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the highest priest. Now, guys, when you read into the story, it's the story about pretty much, you remember those guys when we was younger, we used to see them on 2/5 with the robes on and the sheets on, and they used to be preaching their shit. Those are the Israelites, right? He sent a message to the Israelites to tell them to fix their stuff because they was living in his land and they was living in sin. You know what I mean? So the story says they were living sinful in his land, and he sent the message and told them to fix it, but they ignored them. You know what I mean? They ignored them. It's much like how it is in this world, in this society today, how you have your little red pill content creators.
Similar to the Sodom and Gomorrah story, guys. Peep game. Very, very similar to the Sodom and Gomorrah story. And it's just another story about how people get preoccupied with doing what the fuck they want to do and not what the fuck he want them to do.
Creators, and you have your people creating content to put people on, and you got the woke community, and those are the messengers trying to get the mass majority of people to buy in so that they can get their blessings. You know what I mean? But
now let me uncomplicate that for you guys. You got your Mr. Palmers, you got your dirty folks, you got your the world class, you got your the Minister Japs, you got your angry mans, you got all of these prophets, all of these messengers just giving you messages. Now, how you receive those messages and handle and put the action to those messages is on you. But you cannot say you did not get the message. You know what I mean? That's what that means, guys.
they ignore.
Again, so if you sit here and just cling to the shit for entertainment and entertainment only, when you got real motherfuckers that been through it and got key information that you could really apply and adapt, you know what I mean? Like, you know how long you like, I don't like reading books. So I wish we had this shit. I wish we had YouTube like this when we was little. Boy, I wouldn't know how much information I would know because one of these little live streams right here is worth 2 books worth of information. You know what I mean? I know one of my live streams is worth at least 2 books. You ain't even gotta read 2 books now after you get through with a live stream of mine on that specific topic, on that specific subject.
Them. You know what I mean? They ignore them. It's much like how it is in this world, in this society today, how you have your little red pill content creators and you have your people creating content to put people on, and you got the woke community, and those are the messengers trying to get the mass majority of people to buy in so that they can get their blessings. You know what I mean? But of course, people gonna do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Luckily, you subscribe to this channel, so you already know you getting the answer key to the answer key.
Premium.
You know what I mean? So of course,
Premium.
people ain't fixed their stuff, and he sent angels time after time. This is when he sends the Jeremiahs, the Isaiahs, the Joshuas, the Michaels. He sent so many messages through to them, but they didn't pay them no mind. You know what I mean? Until he just let a nation called Babylon come and take them off to Babylonian, and he had them there for 70 years. You know what I mean? And then he showed remorse because those was his peoples. Like Israelites was his peoples. The Israelites was God peoples. So he just punished them and banished them.
Salute to all my real rights. Salute to all my real Israelites that know what it is. Much love to my guy Usual. You know what I mean? I know if you watching, salute to you, my guy. You know what I mean? And my guy Bernard, salute to you, my guy. Word. All my real Israelites. God people. Y'all God people, bro. Lead us through. Lead the way. Show us the way.
For 70 years, and then he allowed them to come back under one condition. He asked that the condition be that they fix his temple. You know what I mean, guys? Fix something for him. He asked that they do something for him. You know what I mean? Similar to how it is right now, God is just asking for people to put him first. You know what I mean? All the shit that people idolizing in this world, thinking that that's what they need, he's just asking for y'all to put him first. You know what I mean? And then he could bless y'all. But let's get to let's continue the story, guys. All right, guys. So these people done came back. They didn't chill. They didn't dug their foot in the sand. And they've been chilling for a while now. You know what I mean? For about 16 years, they've been chilling. You know what I mean? Approximately. And then the messenger Hagar comes back and he says, this is what the Lord of Heaven Army says. The people are saying, the time has not yet come to rebuild the house of the Lord. So, of course, he's saying they're ignoring it. They're ignoring it. Hagar comes back now, and this is what he says. Then the Lord sent this message through the prophet Hagar. Why are you living in luxurious house while my house lies in ruins? All right, guys, you get that? Are you understanding what that's saying right there, guys? That's saying, like, you know what I mean? He asked them to do him a solid, but yet and still, these guys is living in land. Everybody got luxury cars.
You gotta get that very clear, bro. God asked y'all to build. He asked us to build something, yo. He asked us to build our mind, body, or family. You know what I mean? 2 out of 3 if we can. But he asks us to build something. He asks us to come down here and be working towards building something for him, and always keeping our mind on him, and always putting ourselves and him first, and always putting him on the pedestal, not putting women on the pedestal, not putting this rap career or these cars or this other materialistic bullshit that niggas don't want to be sacrificing. Because all that character, that ego, because that's the biggest thing, yo. Niggas don't get tired of playing that character. Like, who you trying to be? Like, look yourself in the mirror and make sure you who you trying to be, yo. Niggas go through their whole life putting on a character coat, bro. Trying to act out this movie. God don't like that, bro. You blocking your blessings because you trying to tell him he created you. And you trying to tell him you don't like who he created you as. Because you so hell-bent on looking over your shoulder trying to be one of these rappers. You know how many niggas... This is why I say Tupac was very, very poisoned, yo. For a lot of... For a real generation, for a whole generation, he got niggas really out here trying to pretend, yo. Scarface as well. All that bullshit they indoctrinated us with, yo. All that shit. You know what I mean? Shake that shit off. Throw that whole shit in the fire, bro. Throw that whole shit in the fire. And don't you dare hate on your brother that's sacrificing either. If you don't want to sacrifice, I bet. But don't you dare fix your face to frown upon your brother Abel that's sacrificing, yo. You know what I mean? That's wrong. That's wrong. And if your mama don't teach you nothing, I will, bro. That's wrong. All right? It don't matter how Abel don't gotta talk all grammar. His grammar can be as fucked up as he want. That motherfucker sacrifice. All right? He ain't gotta have all them cars. He ain't gotta have Louis. He ain't gotta have Gucci. He ain't gotta have Prada. None of that bullshit. He sacrificed. That motherfucker lit. He a made man. What you giving? What you putting in? Stop trying to be, yo, niggas gotta really, really change the laws of their mind. But that's why niggas don't fuck with the shit we do over here, guys. That's why niggas is not emotionally intelligent enough to accept the red pill teachings of the Bible. That's why we just figured it out, guys. We just figured it out right now. Because niggas don't want to sacrifice. Niggas want to be these big head characters that they done made up in a little delusional state, just like the bitches. See, that's one thing, right? We cook fried bitches for being in the delusion all day long, right? For telling themselves something that they ain't, and then really acting upon that shit, right? Niggas do that shit too. Niggas do that shit too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Knock it off. Knock it off. And don't you dare hate on Abel.
Everybody got 2 and 3 homes and the same shit that's going on out here in the world. Everybody doing them. Everybody got options. Everybody doing them. Now, I mean, nobody focusing on building what he asked them to build. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll break down what he asking people to build, what he want people to build. He want the family, you know what I mean? And you know that to be true because you see how the devil, the evilness in the world just tries so hard to rip the family apart and the flip-flopping, got everybody arguing with each other. You know what I mean? It's Easter. I would never do a gender war edition on a holiday like this or Christmas. You know what I mean, guys? I challenge you guys to read this. I challenge you guys to read this. Like I said, it's two damn near 2 pages, guys. Read this, guys. All right, because now look what the Lord says after he sees all of this, after the messenger comes back and tells him all of that. Look what the Lord says. This is the part right here, guys, where you can tell, like I said in the beginning, guys, this is advanced game right here. This is advanced life game right here, guys. Look what the Lord says.
Yo, I told y'all guys, yo, when we did the graduation, if y'all new here, go back to that graduation video and watch the graduation. I told y'all when we enter this section, when we enter the righteous fear, y'all, we is not on level 1 red pill game, yo. We not on level 1 MGTOW. We not on level 1 none of that, yo. We on level 5. We not. Niggas been in this space way too long to be on level 1 talking points, level 1 anything, yo. We on the real red pill teachings, Proverbs 7. And we gonna keep these teachings to our heart and bind these teachings to our fingers, guys. You know what I mean? Dead ass.
So he says, this is what the Lord of heaven army says. Look at what happened to you. You have planted much, but harvest little. You eat, but are not satisfied. You drink, but are still thirsty. You put on clothes, but cannot keep warm. Your wages disappear as though you were putting them in pockets filled with holes. In the very beginning of this, guys, I asked you guys, like those of you that just feel like you can't get your blessing, and you just, no matter what you do, no matter, this is it right here, guys. You take your eye off the prize, and the prize is your creator. You know what I mean? Guys, you supposed to be on your purpose. Women, you supposed to be matching that rib. You know what I mean? And taking care of the kids and doing your thing. Building the family. You know what I mean? Women are the most important piece to the family. Just like in chess, guys. Just like in chess. So all this run around here being bitter towards men, bitter towards women is silliness. And this is why everybody is ending up with nothing. As hard as they're going to find this Mr. Right and this perfect Instagram chick, you know what I mean? They get nothing. You know what I mean? Way too many options, guys. Check out that video as well. But yeah, that's amazing right there. Ain't that? Look at that. He said, wages disappear as though you were putting them in pockets filled with holes. I know a lot of you running through the rat race like that. I was running through the rat race like that at one point. I remember this. This is why I said, guys, y'all read it for yourself. The book of Hagar. This right here was, when I read this, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I got to switch it up. Know what I mean? I got to switch it up. Know what I mean? It's based on a sacrifice or a change. Or maybe both, guys. But you got to switch it up. Whatever you're doing and it's not working, don't fake it till you make it. Know what I mean? Just switch it up. And it's easy. You got the answer key. Everything will fall in your lap. You blocking your own blessings, guys.
And what's the problem, guys? Y'all scared to switch it up? Your environment, your homies, your big homie, he gonna be like, oh, you switching up? See how they pressure y'all? They pressure y'all into being suckers. They pressure y'all into shopping at suckers and not and prevent y'all from becoming the best version of yourself. Because you wanna fit in. You know what I mean? Remember I told you to sacrifice. Do you want to be light? You want to be light. That's what it is. So you trade in your whole opportunity of being successful because you want to be light. All right, carry on. Continue to be light. Continue to be light.
Guys, you got to see it. You got to see it to believe it. You got to read this chapter yourself, man. You peeped how he said in the beginning of that look what happened to you. Like, we all came at that point where it's like we didn't even know ourselves. Like, we tried to save money, we tried to do everything, we tried to do is what, like, and it just nothing.
Especially simping on them bitches. You look yourself in the mirror, you wake up, you be like, who the fuck am I? Like, you fell off. Like, especially my young crowd, you're doing it right now, right? You're doing it right now. Keep in mind, the minute you link with a toddler, bro, and you start to see that you drifting off. Once you start downgrading the shit that keep you happy, then that's when you know it's time. It's time to go. Plan your escape, bro. Plan your escape. Don't be a dummy, bro. Don't remain a dummy. We know who taught you how to be a dummy, but don't remain a dummy, yo.
Will work. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, guys. All right, look what he says. He says,
I'm gonna play that part back real quick. I like that part right there. I ain't even gonna cap.
but you gotta switch it up. Whatever you're doing and it's not working, don't fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? Just switch it up. And it's easy. You got the answer key. Everything will fall in your lap. You blocking your own blessings, guys. Guys, you gotta see it. You gotta see it to believe it. You gotta read this chapter yourself, man. You peeped how he said in the beginning of that, look what happened to you. Like, we all came at that point where it's like we didn't even know ourselves. Like, we tried to save money, we tried to do everything, we tried to do is what, like, and it just nothing would work. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, guys. All right, look what he says. He says, now go up into the hills, bring down timber, and rebuild my house. Then I will take pleasure in it and be honored, says the Lord. Hagar 1:8-9. All right, guys, y'all. You get that? Do you get that right there? That's all he asked in the first place. Honestly, yo, those of you that believe, yo, ain't it funny how so many people just run from them or find some dumb shit to believe in, to any excuse. They find any excuse to just, you know what I mean, try, and they break their neck. People really out here breaking their neck.
Yo, and people really they hear me and they be like, oh, here you go. Because they can't. It's too hard. Doing what the instructions say is very, very hard. It takes a lot of discipline. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't going to sit here and play like every day I challenge myself to make sure I follow it to the T. Some days are better than others. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I get them. Y'all see how I live. Y'all see how I rock. I've been in jail for a minute, Facebook jail, so I couldn't really, you know what I mean? I couldn't really stroke the motivation buttons. You know what I mean? Because that's why I post. I don't post the stunt. I post to stroke the motivation. And y'all see how I do it. But yeah, guys, you got to get your blessings and don't block your blessings. And the only way to not block your blessings is to keep him first. Keep him first. You know what I mean? And you gotta care about yourself. That's all putting him first mean, bro. Even if you don't believe in him, bro, like this dumb bald head chick, put yourself first and live right, bro. Live by them instructions. Those are the instructions. Those are the human being instructions. How to be a human being. That's that book right there, guys.
Neck, trying to build their own success, build something of their own, but not listen to the dude. And they think they could just take it on and take it off and put them in his pocket, put them in their pocket when they want to, and pull them out when they need them. And it's just funny though. It's funny. And then they wonder why it's just first you're up, then you're down. First you're up, then you're down. That is not.
Yeah, I saw what Amber Rose did. She tried to pull him right out of her pocket. She thanked him on one hand for getting her a baby and a man, and then just recently she shitted on him, talking about I believe in science. I don't believe in God.
Not naturally supposed to be like that. That's not how he wanted it. That's not how it is. That's not how it is, y'all. That's not how it is at all. You know what I mean? But listen, guys, let's continue the story. Let's continue the story. 1:9. Hagar, the book of Hagar, all right? So now listen to what he said. This is crazy, right? This is the part that get crazy spooky. Like, this gets spooked out. I hope I ain't spooking none of y'all. Look what he says. You hope for riches. You hope for rich harvests, but they were poor. And when you brought your harvest home, I blew it away. Why? Because my house lies in ruin, says the Lord of heaven's armies, while all of you are busy building your own fine houses. Look, you know what I mean? Like, come on, guys. It's over.
Now the man sent you up there to get the timber, come back down and build this shit. You ignored them, you dubbed them. Then you gonna wall up your ass in his shit. This is all his shit. This is all his shit right here. This whole world is his world, right? So he told you to go up there and do the right thing, bring the timber down, come down, fix his shit up, do that thing for him so he could graciously bless you. He told you to do that. Boom. So you didn't do that. Not only is you not gonna do that, right? You probably went your ass up there, got timber, brought it down, and tried to build your own shit. You just, oh look, I found some timber. You ain't find no fucking timber. You know what I mean? Like a lot of y'all, oh, I gotta come up. You didn't get a come up. You know what I mean? On your own, you didn't. But like I'm telling you, do you get it? Don't play dumb. Remember, we on level 5, guys. We on level 5. We on level 5. Feelings should have been put up in the locker room area. You know what I mean? Ego should have been put up in, oh, that's the next thing we're going to put up in the locker room area. We're going to put the ego up. For those of my older folks, or those of my younger folks, because I know it gets rather intimidating because you never seen a nigga like me. You never seen a nigga that look just as dumb as you, but ain't. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't used to that shit. You know what I mean? You ain't never seen a nigga that look just as young as you, but ain't. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta remember, I'm 40. You know what I mean? So I've been here for a while. I've seen a lot of things. I just take care of myself. I pray, and I practice what I preach. So you know what I mean? On the low, I'm Abraham, bro. I'm not fitting the age anytime soon. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be fucking 80 years old, and he still blessed me with a baby, if God willing. You know what I mean? But definitely destroy that ego, guys. Destroy the ego. You know what I mean? Especially those you that created that stupid ego, that arrogant or that fake gangster ego. You know what I mean? If you got that hell of a son energy, get rid of that, bro. Because a hell of a son, a Pookie, is a valuable person if he put that energy and he put those feelings and that emotion into something productive. You know what I mean? This is why I don't cut off how they call it, quote unquote, Pookie. I don't cut off Pookies because Pookie's got the most creativity on the land. You know what I mean? I don't cut off the Chads and Tyrones or the educated lames either. I don't really cut them off either. They cut themselves off sometimes because they just think they smarter than the 5th grader. And they really not, though. You know what I mean? Because once you tell them or ask them something that's not in that government Satan Zaddy book, they assed out. They lost. They walk around here just like Cain. Lost in the sauce. Don't know what to do with themselves. But in any event, guys, put yourself first. Don't put nothing on your pedestal but God. And ladies, yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. That's easy. Y'all running from God. Y'all got to stop running from God. Y'all got to stop running from God. Y'all got to submit to something. Y'all is not God, yo. Y'all take this standpoint of y'all being God. Like, well, what if? Stop with the what if shit, too, ladies. It is what the fuck it is. If y'all all were like, right, I will book a bus and we could go dig up Eve grave, right? And y'all could all take turns kicking the shit out of Eve. Cause if anybody y'all need to be mad at, y'all need to be mad at that hoe for letting the other hoe trick her. You know what I mean? But as far as this war with men, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. And we need to link up. Cause y'all know he left us in charge. Straight like that. Straight like that. Y'all know y'all come to the channel to be emotional, intelligent. I'm not gonna say shit that you want to hear so that I could play with you and you could cash at me. No, I'm not gonna do that for the men or the women. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say shit that you want to hear. I'm gonna say real shit that you need to hear Because remember, there's no growth without the truth. You can't grow without hearing the truth, bro. You will remain stagnant. You will remain comfortable in your position. And we can't use that. We need men that can take in new information. You know what I mean? It's nothing worse than a black man that stopped learning, that have stopped learning. Because when you stop learning, you stop growing. You know what I mean? And I can learn something from anybody, bro. I told y'all this. I can learn something from a crackhead, yo. I can learn something from anybody, bro. And you got to make sure as a man, and especially in this gynocracy, you don't ever cut yourself off from learning. And I'm going to tell you another thing, too. The person you're going to learn the most from, you don't even like my ass. You ain't going to like my voice. You ain't going to like the way I deliver it. You ain't going to like the way I talk, sound. But that's the sacrifice. The sacrifice is getting through it. Just bearing with that to take the information, to extract the information that I'm saying out my mouth and put it to use, put the action to it. And that's how you going to get your blessing. That's how we all get our blessing. You know what I mean?
It's always deeper than what you think. It's always deeper. You know what I mean? It's always deep, guys. And that is everything. Everybody think they're getting somewhere, and it's like they really running on the treadmill if they not a believer at heart. You know what I mean? And you ain't gotta be all holier than thou either. You know what I mean? But the ones that believe and that's woke and understand what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Building that family and doing right by that family is the key, and it's important. You know what I mean? So the red pill is great, and it can be kind of toxic, but don't let it get you bitter to where you start to look at the queen in all sorts of ways. You just protect yourself from the queen. That's why I keep the channel how I keep it. This is not a make man bitter channel, guys. Nah, this is just to keep you at defense. And ladies, I identify the weak links for you guys. I teach you what's a beta and what's an alpha, because you women, y'all like the alpha energy. You know what I mean? So I teach you what's the alpha energy. You know what I mean? And that's what we do over here. I ain't sitting here playing like I'm any better than anybody. I just know this. You know what I mean? Guys, I know this. You don't gotta have no suit and tie on. I'm not wearing a suit and tie because it's all about knowing this and living by this, guys. That's what it's all come down to. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And you have to be building. You have to be working, creating, not scheming and plotting, guys. You know what I mean? You heard him. No matter what you do, if it come from a scheming, plotting angle, he gonna blow it right away. You heard it. He gonna blow it right out your hands. And that's what's happening to a lot of people. They think they getting over on their partner and they ain't getting nowhere. Running on the treadmill, guys, and only running in place. That's sad. You know what I mean? And this one right here took the cake right here, guys. Because like I said, you block your own blessing. You block your own blessing. It's because of you that the heavens withhold the dew and the earth produce no crops. I have called for a drought on your field and hills, a drought to wither the grain and grapes and olives, trees, and all the other crops, a drought to starve you and your livestock, and to ruin everything you have worked so hard to get. That's Hagar 110-12. I got.
Now that shit pretty accurate to me, guys. I don't know about y'all, and I'll tell y'all, see things for what it is, bro. Not what you want to make it out to be. You know what I mean? Get out of that habit of that. Get out of the habit of that. It is what it is, guys. Not what you want it to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all have we in the back of our mind, we all have a picture of the way we would want this world to be. But the reality is, it is what it is. Remember that, guys.
Guys, listen. You see it live and clear. That's why I invite all of y'all and said it. Get that book and read it. You know what I mean? Get that book and read it and do some studies and get you to some knowledge. But you know what I mean? It's Easter. You know what I mean? I would like to I thank y'all all for giving me a little bit of your time on an Easter Sunday.
But yeah, like I said, I did that joint about 2 years ago on Easter, and it's still pretty accurate to this day. It's very accurate to this day and on point. You know what I mean, guys? And that's a big reason why modern women, they don't do the Bible. They don't do God. You know what I mean? Because they too busy building what they want to build. And they already know what they were sent here, directed here for. They wasn't directed here to build. He ain't asked them to build nothing. All right. He left the building to us. He asked them to have the babies for the next generation and teach the babies up. And they're failing at that. They're doing a horrible job at that because they fucking up his order. When you have a chain, right? When you have a chain, a link chain, and you fuck up one link, you mess up the whole chain by fucking up one link. And these women, they constantly alienate the dad or find ways to run off and go with this trend of being a mom dad and doing it on their own and proving a point. You know what I mean? And when they do that, that means they don't want to submit to a man. That means they taking the Lilith ideology. They looking at the man like, I'm equal. I don't have to submit to you. When God left us in charge and he left them to help us. That's how it go. And that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But again, just like they hell of a sons, hell of a mothers train them to be like, no, that shit fake. Use it, cherry pick, use it when you can use it, and throw it away when it comes to you. Say that it's fake when it comes to you. Oh, you know, it's something, it's not, you know what I mean? They'll find any fucking thing, guys, any excuse not to do the right thing. It's like people is deliberately fucking up the generations to come because they know they stink ass not gonna be around to see it, to feel the aftermath. So they're using up all of the future right now. They're using up all of the future right now, being selfish, not caring. And that's crazy. Let's get back to this chick though. Let's get back to the bald head chick. Hold on, let's take a little intermission too, yo. And this intermission is brought to you by the baldhead chick, the one that don't believe in God. And we see why she don't believe in God, because she do whole shit like this.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's why she don't believe in God right there, guys. It just wouldn't feel right believing in God doing shit like that. You know what I mean? It's too hard to do the right thing when this make you feel good. You know what I mean? People is trapped into doing what make them feel good. This is easier. It's easier to do bad than it is to do good. So this is why the majority choose to do bad and then make excuses. But yeah, That was our commercial. And my bad. I apologize for that. Definitely apologize for that one. But let's get into this war right here, cause she got beef. She got beef, yo. They on the ass, B. They on the ass. They is definitely on the ass.
Like died and like came back to life for my sins.
How do you be
I just
like,
don't believe Jesus like died and like came back to life for my sins. I just believe that's crazy.
and Amber Rose? Let me say this to this in case you see this. Amber, let me tell you something. I hope Wiz Khalifa, Mama OG, come take that boy up out of your house.
Blacks don't mess around. We different from 90. Hey, Redman is in the building. If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety, go get your CBD smokes, CBD gummies.
Earth and here's the planets.
Do you like
a higher power? What do you mean by God? Like
you believe in God? Do you like
a higher power?
Sure.
That like was like, here's people and here's Earth and here's the planets? No.
No. So what do you? So if you don't believe in God, what do you exactly believe in then?
I more so believe in science.
How do you be?
I just don't believe Jesus like died and like came back to life for my sins. I just believe that's crazy.
She goes on to write a caption saying, I really never talk about religion, but personally, I would never understand how white men from Europe went to Africa and stole black people, brought them to the U.S., the Caribbean, and back to Europe, and beat them until they prayed to their God, Jesus.
See, this just go to show you that dumb people, they do. Is she trying to say that the Bible is just black people? Like, is she trying to say that? Like, that's not the stories that I get when I read the Bible. Like you gonna skip over the Adam and Eve story, like the first story. You gonna skip over your punishment. You gonna skip over that shit. Oh, that's probably why she's comfortable skipping over it, because her style of a woman, the modern woman, was written out of the shit. So really, it ain't nothing in the Bible for you, except for death.
Generations later, we are still brainwashed that a man from Nazareth was born from a virgin and died for our sins and then resurrected. Of course, Jesus' mother was a virgin. That's the only way she could be good enough to give birth to the son of a God. LOL. Sounds like a bunch of men manipulating and setting standards for women, while in the Bible had 10 wives. I can go on for hours. That's just the tip of the iceberg. People that bring up the Bible to fit their needs usually are the most hypocritical, judgmental people out there from my experience. I will forever be a loving, compassionate person. I don't need religious bigots to dictate who I am.
Why you judging me? How much work have you put in for the Lord?
And Amber Rose, let me say this to this bitch in case you see this. Amber, let me tell you something. I hope Wiz Khalifa, Mama OG.
Interested in selling printed products such as wall art and apparel with your design online? Go to gelato.com.
Come take that boy up out of your house. Girl, for you to sit around with me personally and talk about God, how good he is, how great he is, how he got you through things, and now you a whole demonic ass bitch.
Gotta, see what I mean? And people gonna call you out on your hypocrisy, yo, especially your enemies, yo. And this is what I mean. People be flip-floppy with this, man. They be playing with the spirit, yo. They be playing with themselves. Let me rephrase that, because people don't play with nobody. People play with themselves. Honestly, they do it to themselves.
You was the whole time, so you play games with me. Wrong bitch, hoe. Wrong bitch. Now, next time you throw a slut walk, I'm coming, bitch, and I'm gonna show you when I'm coming. So the holy water is the Bible. It's the real bitches.
Yo, Brian Turner, I'm with you on that one, yo, because up until today, doing my studies of I didn't know she led a movement. I didn't know about the Killer Quavo just put me on about the slut walk. You know what I mean? I did know that she made a song and she took some backlash for a song talking about proud hoe or be a hoe if you gonna hoe or some shit. It was some hoe shit. But this is the shit. This is the immorality. It's the sexual immorality that that people they just cannot refrain from. They cannot refrain from. You know what I mean? Thessalonians 4:3-5. For this is the will of God. You know what I mean? Your sanctification, that you abstain from sexual immorality. But you know what I mean? Like, this is another reason why they don't like this book. They don't like the Bible because it's something for everything. We can remove the gray area when it comes to this Bible. There's an answer for everything. But people would rather live stupidly. And that's what it is. Let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it real. If niggas really wanted to become an alpha, because when you hear, and guys, that's one thing else. Let me clear this up too. When you hear me say become an alpha, become an alpha, all I'm saying is become aware of your Holy Spirit and know that you are a God, bro. God carved you in the image of him, and he expects you to stand on that and own that and walk around this motherfucker like you that. You know what I mean? Don't be simping. You know what I mean? God was not a simp, bro. You know what I mean? He was not a simp, guys. So, you know what I mean? Put yourself first. Praise yourself, bro. It's so many people running around here. You see this whole week, this last week, man, that shit was a hell of a simp week. That was a simp of a week right there. We had to kick off simp division last week, bro. So many people not caring for themselves. So many people caring for another person, another soul, another being. Not they God though, but another being. They care more for another being that they put their life on the line. Their life. Our Creator created them. They like, fuck that. I want to protect your life. And the same person that created them created the life that they want to protect. How stupid is this? What the fuck kind of world are we living in, guys? Like, really, guys? Where you'll praise somebody else's life before you praise yours. And all our God asks us is to praise ourselves and him, through him. Praising us, he's in us. So while we praise ourselves, we're actually praising him. So even if you wanted to be a stupid motherfucker and just because your characters say you're a gangster and gangsters don't do the Bible because the Bible is fake, you know what I mean? Whatever your characters say obviously has a playbook that it reads and it'll dictate why you can't do the Bible. And that's why you can't do success and happiness and peace. No cap, guys. No cap, no flex.
That's gonna walk with y'all ass and don't do this shit. And let's see how your shit go. You think I'm playing? I get every homeless bitch I know come through.
So she basically, maybe she trying to get back on the scene with something.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
for
trying
her to come out and
you.
denounce,
She
trying to denounce her.
You don't have nothing. You came back with a devil outfit. That's the whole point.
She's trying to denounce God in front of the public.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is what they make your ass do.
Yeah, it's some type of ritual going on with this. Definitely. It's definitely a type of ritual.
And again, you always hurt the ones that support you the most. I've already.
And guys, we already know why. We fuck with Tony Tokyo over here. She's a ratchet as hell. She's a whole hell of a mother, but she was an insider that got kicked out. So she fitting to tell all they secrets. And we fitting to listen to her every single time she open her mouth. Cause she know exactly what the fuck she talking about. So let's listen.
Already experienced that. We all know that. Right. For her to say that hot flaming ass demonic ass shit about her own mama. Bitch, your mama don't have a car. How old is Sebastian? Your mother been living in your house, bitch, all that time with a little room in the back. She don't get no allowance. You don't see her mama out shopping on the town. You don't even see her mama on social media. Because she got to be the quiet. She probably happy, laughing like shit, like, oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Tokyo. Probably in the back saying that. Because she knows she got a demonic ass daughter. Let me give y'all a story. I looked at her like, about to let it go. I just went out promoting for China's shop. Because, this is when she kind of first was into it real good. I was like, no, you need some shit on the ground. All that internet shit. You need to see people, talk to people, walk up on them, tell them what's happening, get them some samples, little things like
You don't spend your time behind a desk. You're on site.
like that. That's how you advertise and you push your business. Unless it's digital, So she was like, yeah. So I'm out, woo, woo, woo. Next thing you know, I'm like, okay, Amber Rose. Let me go see about Amber Rose. I go over there. This bitch got a white Rolls Royce that's just like China. Y'all. I'm thinking China that came over there. She meant everything. And every time she around China, she want everything China wanted. Look at Future. Bitch, you her friend. Why is you licking on that dirty nigga braid? She in a video licking on a nasty ass dreadlock.
Damn.
Kill. Are you serious? Now, then she goes over to Tiger and go his friend now. I mean, come on. Everybody in the world knows that. Well, if they didn't know, I'm about to bust all the bitches out because I don't like her either. Them nanny Jenny. She Amber Rose baby daddy, right?
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, they used to before they got together, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's before. Who fucks the nanny? Who fucks the nanny? You fucked a nigga and made a baby by a nigga that fucked the nanny of your friend. Girl, look, they some dirty ass, trifling ass, nothing ass hoes. I'm telling you. Them bitches in Hollywood, I'm telling you. This is why I say. Now, all these celebrities, why don't they have their own TV network? Why don't they have their own record labels? Why is they not allowed to? Nigga Boosie, he the baddest motherfucker in the whole game. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Boosie badass. There's nobody better than this motherfucker. He thuggy. He holds his family down. He got his kids. He checked them motherfuckers when they need to get checked.
Yeah.
He speak real shit. He a real nigga like when he said this shit about laws.
Yep. Shit, they just had the cops just pulled him over earlier and had him hemmed up.
I saw that.
Shit. You seen that?
I'm gonna spit on every nurse in there. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna make them.
Yo, I don't believe shit, guys. Remember, we at the school of common sense. We don't believe none of these niggas, man. None of these niggas. You ain't finna show me how you need me to act so I get shot. We know they ain't gonna shoot your ass. You work for these niggas, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Listen, guys. When police run down on you, bro, just be calm. You know what I mean? Watch your hands. Watch their hands. Look at them in their eye, bro. Don't be doing that. Look away. Y'all niggas you play the eyeball game like how you play with your brother. You know what I mean? That's all. Don't be looking all the way and looking all down, fidgety, getting all nervous. Calm the fuck down and just keep calm. Be clear. You know what I mean? And hopefully you wasn't doing nothing dumb. You know what I mean? And especially if you're doing something dumb. Because it kills me. It sickens me to see my young ones that know y'all be riding dirty. Y'all know, and then y'all start making scenes that draw them more to y'all, yo. That put them on to y'all. Y'all better off just remaining calm, chilling, yo. What happened? What was good, officer? Did it? I mean, boom, boom, boom. Know what I mean? But y'all start this movie shit acting like one of these goofy ass niggas who get paid to act like a goofball for the cops. They get paid to show us this shit right here. Know what I mean? To ignite us, to get us cheering for ignorance. I told y'all about being addicted to passionately ignorant folks, bro. Because they remind you of yourself. And we don't want to work. So we just want to live vicariously through the next nigga. We let them build it for us. Nah, guys, we gotta shake that. Shake that. We all capable men. We all capable men of building. And we ain't all gotta do the same thing. We ain't all gotta be building the same part of the building, of the temple, guys. We ain't all gotta be working on the same part of the temple. Some niggas know how to do the roof. Some niggas know how to do the floors. Some niggas got the doors, the walls. You know how it is. There's so many layers and levels to making and building a house, building a temple. You know what I mean? But we just gotta link. We gotta link up, guys. We gotta tribe up. Salute to the tribe, bro. Salute to the man. Salute to the righteous fear. My bad. I gotta get that shit out of my system. Salute to the righteous fear. Everybody over there, word. We all motivate each other. You know what I mean? Ain't no one person holding the torch. But look at this goofy ass nigga right here. This is what I mean, guys. You gotta be careful with the shit they show us and pushing our face. Now they took down 2 videos on World Star, but they ain't take this shit down. I mean, peep that. They took down 2 important videos on World Star. I wonder if y'all know which 2. They took down the video where the girl, the black woman slapped the white man, and they got her on Instagram capping. Can't wait till Mr. Palmer touch on that. You know what I mean? Because I got the original video, so they can't run. You know what I mean? He got both. He got the original copy, and he got the fucking copy that they got running on Instagram where they did the editing and they cut out her decking him to begin with. So now they just got him responding to her deck and then her whipping the shit out of him instead of showing the whole thing. And then they got the little daughter, her daughter, captioning and commentating on the whole story. Then they took down Steve Teague. If you were in the house, they tried to take down the one with the little boy disrespecting the police officer, the black cop. It was two little hell of a sons in the making. Them niggas had to be no more than 4 years old. When I tell you 3 or 4 years old, disrespecting the cops, cursing, slapping and hitting the cops. They took down that video too. Why they took down those videos, I don't know. You try to click those videos, you not gonna find them. But I got them. I got them. Yeah, I got them. I mean, that's why I'm saying you gotta be careful. Why they ain't take down this bullshit? Cause they know we like that. They know we addicted to negativity. Same way YouTube is. YouTube will push this video now. This video, this shit right here, this shit'll get 2,000 views by the morning. Because it's negative and it's toxic and it's me shitting on a woman. You know what I mean? Me roasting something. Now you go back and when I do the little 15 list, top 15 list, shit get light views. Nobody wanted, you know what I mean? No, like, come on, guys. It's like you let them study you. They know niggas is addicted to entertainment and not education.
For me, when you talk to them, I'm gonna put it in. I'm going out like a gangster. You gotta knock my teeth out, buddy. And you're gonna get sued like a dog. I'm ready now. I'm all the way ready. I'm gonna show them how I get down and be off. Why? I'm gonna punch on the first white boy I see in there.
I saw this goofy shit, y'all. I ain't even gonna front, yo. I saw this goofy shit yesterday. I ain't even want to react to this shit. Like, I ain't even know this shit was clipped in with this shit right here. But now I get to react to it like how I want to react to it. That's why I wouldn't even get on nobody panel or nothing. Because I'm going to react to it the real way, the way I feel it should be reacted to it. This shit goofy. Another black man showing his tail for other black men to see. Know what I mean? All for nothing, all for show. You heard the shit he said? Oh, I got 30 bitches at the crib. You want to get your dick sucked? Like, stupid shit. R. Kelly just went down for stupid shit like that. So you just gonna admit, you gonna openly admit like goofy shit. This is how you know shit be a movie, bro. And the script be stupid. The script don't even be well thought out. Know what I mean? They gotta understand this social media shit got niggas. It got niggas that ain't go to school for being a detective, getting they shit on because you spend 10,000 hours in anything and you the man. Fuck school. You the man in that field, in that area. Yep. Know what I mean? Like, for real.
Spit on that bitch.
I saw that shit and he said he
going on.
And look. Of course, that hell of a mother.
Let me tell
Of course,
you,
that hell of a mother will be attracted to Boosie's type energy because she raised that. She raised that. You see how that worked? So she gonna, of course, get him a big shout out. You can't make this shit up, guys. It's a mathematical equation. I tell y'all, this female nature, relationship advice, dating advice, it's really a mathematical equation. 1 + 1 = 2. And people would try to make it into 11, but it's not. It's 2. It's 2.
you when you're independent. You have a tag on the back of your ass. Y'all got a tag on y'all ass, whether you know it or not. Let me be the first.
Yeah, I know we do.
Oh yeah, hell
going
yeah.
in on them niggas.
Yeah, you got a tag on your ass. I got a tag on my ass.
And plus, we independent. We
That's
ain't
the
backed by
point.
nobody.
That's the point.
We
and
get
then
this
you
shit
bringing
out the
up
mud.
facts, shit that somebody can actually dig up and see.
Yup.
Yeah, I know. Salute to them, because I definitely got a tag on my ass, though. I know I got a tag on my ass. I know my day coming. No days is numbered. But y'all, it's been a real educational one today. It's been a real educational one. We got our education on, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's only right. It's only right we end it with a commercial, sponsored by our girl, you know what I mean? Sponsored by our girl, Amber Rose. It's only right we end it on a commercial tip, guys. So, Amber, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do what we know you for.
What's the biggest cover line? We started it. And we're gonna do it the traditional way, the Trini way. Something like this.
One time the back of the outfit. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah, wonderful. Beautiful. In the front one last time.
Niggas hate on us. You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing
nigga.
is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbly dabbly.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
They don't love.
As I grow older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing, and neither do you. I've seen a lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement. This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't. You must accept that it's all on you. That might seem like a very cynical way to view the world, but I would argue that it's actually liberating. You can only feel betrayal when you feel like you're owed something from someone. You can only feel resentment when you had expectations for assistance. When you accept that it's all on you, only then can you finally be free to focus 100% on being the best version of yourself.
Get stupid. Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. Now the crazy shit is niggas that look like you doing something wrong. Why do wrong? Now motherfuckers say you crazy, nigga call me crazy. You know I be thinking when they say that? Niggas say I'm crazy, I be thinking, yep. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. Feel what I'm saying? So explain to me, like, when I'm coming up, niggas is like, yo, who with him? Like, who he with? Me, nigga. By myself, man. I do what the fuck I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the young niggas love me. They love me. You know why they love me? They think like me. Nigga, we the same. We come up the same corners. We ain't had much. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta hustle. Nigga, you gotta go hard, man. You see it playing games, man? Niggas got it. I'm gonna get it. Trust me. I'm gonna get mine. I don't know about y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? That niggas on bullshit. Real shit, man. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say to niggas, man. I go to my hood, niggas like, yo, what up? I be like, nigga, fuck out of here. I ain't talking to this nigga. What the fuck am I talking to this nigga for? You know what my grandfather told me? You don't get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spending your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information can he offer you? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation? Leave me the fuck alone, man. Y'all niggas